When most people hear the word planner, they think about schedules, to-do lists, maybe an appointment or two, but I use mine a little bit differently. I actually have conversations with my planner, and if you're interested in hearing what those conversations include, then stay tuned. Hi, this is Shauna. Welcome to Live the Season Life. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome if you're new here. I'm excited to share with you the way that I use my planner as a thought partner. Now, most people think that planners are only for writing down what they've already decided, and I do use my planner as a decision tool, but I also use my planner as a thought partner. It's where I figure things out. It's where I answer the question, what should I be working on right now? And quite honestly, sometimes I don't know how I got this far in life without it. Let me show you what I mean. Number one, my planner keeps me oriented. I've shared with you previously my planner table of contents, and this includes all the different sections of my planner and what each section entails. Now, usually I'm talking to you about my main to-do list, my monthly schedule, my daily schedule, and all that's important because I need to know where I'm supposed to be and when. That's one function of a planner. But when I sit down to work, I never have to wonder, what am I supposed to be working on? Of course, I have a general sense of the projects that I'm working on, but when it comes down to the weeds and the details, sometimes things can get a little bit lost. So in my section 3, I actually have a full month at a glance calendar in that section. This is totally separate from my general monthly at a glance because this one is focused on the action items specific to the projects that I'm working on. This is literally 2 pages where I have outlined what are the things that I should be doing as I progress in the project until I achieve certain milestones. Now, this type of information, if you're working with a team, is probably kept in some digital space, whether it is a project planning tool of some sort or monday.com, you name it. But the reason that I do this is because outside of those digital tools, sometimes I like to have my own notes of specifics that I want to be dealing with when I'm working through a project. For example, right now I'm working on developing some leadership training content for a client. What my planner is helping me as a thought partner is, first of all, reminding me at T-9 weeks that I need to be working on building content, also thinking about specific individuals that I need to reach out to about that content. I'm also able to note specific action items that only I would need to be aware of as it relates to this project, important things that aren't quite big enough to put into the project planning tool for the larger team. So when I begin my work day, I don't have to spend 30 minutes trying to reorient myself to where I am. I can pick up and start going because I already have my roadmap in my planner. I like to think about my planner in this way. When you go into a museum and you purchase your ticket, the museum attendant will typically hand you either a physical map or they'll give you a QR code or something that gives you a map that shows you what all the exhibits are in the museum, where the emergency exits are, where are the restrooms, where's the cafe, the schedule of activities and events happening around the museum. And that is how you're able to get the maximum experience at the museum. A planner is the same way. Your planner, my planner, is my roadmap to make sure that I get the maximum experience from my work. So it really helps orient me to where I am, where I'm going, and what the priorities are for the time ahead. The second way that my planner is a thought partner for me is it allows me to record my progress and not just my plans. Here's something that's a little bit different. I don't use my planner only to decide where I'm going to be or what I'm going to do. Throughout the day, if I accomplish something meaningful, I will write it down, and I have the audacity to check it off because I want to feel accomplished. Because sometimes it feels like you get to the end of the day, you're spent, and you feel like you've accomplished nothing, when in reality, you were able to get several major items completed. Recording progress is important because it gives you perspective, and also it keeps you motivated to keep going. The third way my planner functions as a thought partner is that it gets me unstuck. We have all had that experience where you're right in the middle of the day, you get tired, you get distracted, you run out of great ideas. And in those instances, I'm not quite sure what to do next, but I can always turn to my planner. I can check my to-do list. If there's something that I can complete in 10 minutes that completely takes my mind off of whatever I'm working on, that can be just the mental break that I need. And suddenly I've got momentum again. My planner effectively has helped me to restart. So it is a wonderful thought partner in that way, to help me get unstuck when the day has really run long. This is why I think that planners are not just calendars. It's not just a schedule or a to-do list. While planners are great for remembering appointments and consolidating all the things that you have going on in your life, they're also tools for thinking, for making decisions, for tracking progress, for getting yourself unstuck. They do so much more for us than just track those appointments. So I encourage you, and I continue to encourage myself, that having a planner is way more than just tracking when something happens. It's also really important to make sure that you know where you are, just like that museum map, because when you know where you are, it makes it a lot easier to decide where to go next. So I'd love to hear from you. Comment down below, in what ways are you using your planner as a thought partner, as a participant in your work process? I'm so excited to hear your comments. I do hope that you would consider liking this video and subscribing and joining the Live the Season Life family. I'm curious to hear from you. In what ways are you using your planner other than tracking appointments? In what ways are you using your planner as a thought partner to keep you oriented, to keep you from being unstuck, to help you focus on the right things? Comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned anything from this video, please hit that like button and do consider subscribing. I would love to have you as an official part of the Live a Season Life family. Until next time, be well. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.